Well, hello everyone. This is buyer's agent Richard Kadish, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island and Bluffton, South Carolina. And my cell number is 843-684-2933. My email address, rich@gogated.com. And today is November 30th, 2024. We're in Sun City, Hilton Head, and specifically we're entering the Sun City North section of Sun City. We're actually on our way today to the Sun City West campus, where all the new homes are being built. I just wanted to give you a perspective as to the location, because Sun City Hilton Head is about 13 miles from the bridge to Hilton Head Island. It's about 5 miles to Route 95. So many people have passed by it on their way to Hilton Head Island when they vacation over the years. But when it comes time to relocate and to retire perhaps, so many people who have vacationed on Hilton Head Island end up relocating to Bluffton, where you get more house for your money than Hilton Head Island, and it's still an easy day trip over to the beach. Well, Sun City Hilton Head is a 55 and over community by Webb, which is famous really for its value, tremendous recreational amenities, and so many clubs and groups that comprise a social universe which is really unparalleled in this area. Now, straight ahead is one of those clubhouses with the amenities. It's the Argent Lakes Center here in Sun City North. And owners here can use any and all of the different facilities, the pools, the indoor pools, the fitness centers, the clubhouses, tennis courts, pickleball courts. It's all included in your annual HOA fee, which varies by the section. And only the golf is optional. Golf is optional and extra. They have 3 18-hole golf courses here, which are not open to the public. They're open only to Sun City members and, I suppose, guests. Well, today we're going to exit Sun City North and go over to the West Campus. We're going to walk through a Mystique Model house by Webb. It was just built and closed on by some of my clients. We're going to do a general review of the different products that they have over there, the different types of homes that they're building, different categories with different prices and sizes. We'll check on the progress of development in the West Campus there with the new recreation center. And then afterwards we'll head over to the nearby shopping area at the New River Center and talk a little bit about the convenience. So you have guarded gates into the different sections, and you also have these mechanical gates. Now, first up here on our review is this magnificent new bridge, which is still under construction. It is for golf carts and pedestrians, not for cars. There's a bridge for cars and all of that that connects Sun City North to Sun City South. But this bridge that you see here to the right, it spans the Argent Boulevard and that connects the Sun City North to the West Campus. And it is just for golf carts and pedestrians. And we're now headed towards the new main gate. This is the main entrance for the West Campus. The security gate is not formally open just yet, but it will have a guarded entrance there, a covered entrance to the left, and to the right here for owners and guests that have passes, a mechanical gate for quick entry. And I would just like to remind you, the viewer, that as we see these things today, I'm showing them to you as a buyer's agent. I don't represent Sun City, the community. I don't represent Webb, the developer. I represent you, the buyer. And I have 45 years of local Hilton Head Island and Bluffton real estate experience at your service with advice that you can trust. And perhaps one of the best things about having a buyer's agent when you build a new home with Webb here in Sun City is that they pay my fee. It's already in the price of every new home. It's paid at closing only if you buy and when you close. So in a sense, it's a no-brainer to have a buyer's agent on your side helping you and advising you, because it just doesn't cost you anything. The price is the same whether you do or don't have a buyer's agent. I'm a former licensed South Carolina home builder, and of course I love helping my buyers through the new home process. And when you call or email, we can talk more about my service, how we can work together, and of course get acquainted so I can learn more about what you want, what you're looking for. It's all about you, ladies and gentlemen. We shop and compare new homes to resale homes. We shop the different communities. We compare builders. I'm ready to answer all of your questions and to address your concerns about relocating to this area, a wonderful place to live, and of course to helping you in any way possible for your success and relocation, and so that you can purchase and make your decisions with confidence. Well, let's start by reviewing the various categories of homes that are here for you in Sun City to build and to buy. The most economical new homes built by Webb here at Sun City are the Duets. And these are homes that are attached to one another in pairs. They start from the mid-300s today, and they range in size from 1,357 square feet to 1,528 square feet. And they're close to the new amenity center here in the West Campus of Sun City. Now the next step up to a freestanding home is to the Scenic collection, of which there are 3 models, and they start at about $430,000, and by that I mean the base price, because the full price is always the base price of the home, the price of the building site, sometimes just called the lot, and of course all the different structural and design options that you choose. But the base price of the Scenic homes again starts at $430,000, and the size range is from 1,345 square feet up to 1,581 square feet. HOA fee for these various homes in Sun City, the new ones, just $286.25 per month in 2024, and that includes your yard care. And that's for all of the different series that we're going to be reviewing here quickly today, excepting for the Duets themselves, which is a bit more, $378 per month. And of course that's because it includes a capital improvement fund because they are attached. Our next step up in terms of size and price are the distinctive homes, the distinctive collection, of which there are 5 models, and the base prices for these start at $551,000. The sizes range from 1,600 square feet up to 1,987 plus square feet. I should say that the plus means that you can add a loft to the Scenic homes, the distinctive homes, and the next category we're going to, the Echelon homes, that will increase their size tremendously. Many options with these very homes. Now, the home we're going to walk through today, the Mystique, is one of the distinctive series homes. The largest series that Webb builds here at Sun City are the Echelon homes. And they're easily recognized because they have the third car garages, with the base price starting at $641 and the sizes starting at 2,217 square feet up to 2,712 square feet plus, which means again if you add a loft to any of these homes, then it would be much larger. Now, as far as the construction details go, these houses, the Duets right through the Echelons, are all built the same way, if you will. They're all on slab, which means no steps unless you have a loft. And they're all in floodplain X, which means high ground, optional flood insurance, even if you're using a bank for a loan. They're all built with the hardy board concrete fiberboard siding, which is the best you can get. Bugs don't eat it, doesn't rot, looks great, very durable. They all have the vinyl ply gem windows. They all have architectural fiberglass shingles with a solar board or tech shield radiant board product in the roof deck, which keeps your attic cool, which keeps your living space cooler than if you didn't have it. It's a passive solar product, ladies and gentlemen. Saves you energy, saves you money, makes you more comfortable in your house. And they have R38 blown insulation in the ceilings. All of these homes come standard with the 15 SEER Lennox air conditioner systems. And this is a natural gas community. They all come with the Renai natural gas hot water heaters, standard and included in the base price of all the homes. All of Webb's new homes come with professional landscaping. The yards are sodded with Bermuda grass. And they all have full yard in-ground irrigation systems, which are included in the base price of all of the homes. And if I didn't say so already, the HOA fee in Sun City North and here in the West Campus includes yard care. Includes yard care, ladies and gentlemen. We're here now at our subject property today, the Mystique Model, one of the distinct series of homes that I'm happy to put on video for you because it's not in the Sun City Model Home Park. These owners have been nice enough to allow us to video the house and to share it with you today. The Mystique has 1,809 square feet, unless you add a loft, which would make it larger, or unless you expand the garage area into a third first floor bedroom, which is what these owners have done. Otherwise, the Mystique comes standard with a 3-car garage, as long as you park 2 of the cars front and back to each other, sometimes called a tandem garage. You'll see as we walk through and see that. The house has, as it is built, then has 3 first floor bedrooms, a flex room, obviously the 2-car garage. It has a covered back porch, an extended covered back porch, which is screened. I'll point out many more options to you as we go through. This elevation is what is called the LC211. It has the covered front porch, as you can see, so popular for many people. This house sits on a corner lot, which is sometimes called a landscaped lot, in that it has the berm, which both runs down the side, which you get on corner lots usually, and then in the back there's a berm. We'll go out back and take a closer look at that. The exterior of this house is windy blue. Windy blue. Other than that, everything is all white. And one of the options is that the garage door has the windows across the top. You can choose for that if you like, or you can go just with the solid garage door. Everything else is white, ladies and gentlemen. It has this brick skirt, which gives it an interesting architectural touch. The front door is recessed and well out of the weather. It has a included smart home package 2.0, which includes that Ring doorbell and the Honeywell thermostat. Let's go in and take a look. And our line of sight in the foyer hallway is directly back to the gathering room and to the cafe. You can see that the floors have the luxury vinyl plank. We'll see this throughout the house, excepting in the bedrooms where we have carpet. And this is a Chesterfield lighthouse color. On the foyer wall, we'll see it again in the cafe, we have chairs and squares, which is the chair rail and the square treatment, trim treatment to the walls. Gives it this wainscoting look. We have all of our walls painted inside with a frosty white, and we have surface mount LED lights. Now our second and third bedrooms are left and right, the garage, the laundry, we'll come back to them. Our flex room here to the left, we'll come back for a closer look. But first, let's just come into the main living area here, which is spacious. Our gathering room is 12 feet 11 inches by 18 feet 10 inches, and it has the optional tray ceiling, which, by the way, if you add the loft, is not available. They've added some extra LED lights in here, and that one bulb in the middle means that they're going to be hanging in the aftermarket their chosen light and ceiling fan, sometimes a combination. Very bright in here. All of this is the contemporary floor plan open to the kitchen. And back here, the dining area is offset in the Mystique model. Webb calls it the cafe. 11 feet by 9 feet, 11 inches. Again, you see the wainscoting treatment. Well, let's take a closer look at the kitchen. It has layout number 3. These are the types of decisions that you'll make when you go to the design center. There's 2 steps, ladies and gentlemen, to the construction. When you go to contract, you go to what are called the structural options that have to do with permitting and with the framing and so forth. So you choose whether you're going to extend your garage, whether you're going to put in an electrical outlet in the floor, which we have in this home in the gathering room, and other options that relate to your structural options. Those are first up. Then you come back about 3 weeks later and choose the various pretty things inside the house, your colors, your cabinets, your countertops, your flooring, the paint colors. Those are all the second round, if you will, that complete your contract. But here in the kitchen, layout number 3, we have group 5 cabinets. In the parlance of the production builder, you have levels and groups. Included is included. Level 1 is your first upgrade. And you can upgrade to your heart's content based on your budget and your preferences. This kitchen has group 5 cabinets, which are Corbett maple white cabinets. And the included hardware, in other words, they didn't pay extra for it, HP BCN 800-satin nickel 5-inch pulls. Very handsome. Our countertops are Pietra 3cm quartz. People love quartz, ladies and gentlemen. Standard and included is your granite, but people love to upgrade to the quartz. Very popular indeed. Obviously, they've added under cabinet lighting here, which is an option. Also an option is the backsplash, which they've decided to go with the 4-inch curb, the quartz curb, instead of a backsplash that would connect that curb or the countertop to the cabinets above. Now the appliances are a level 2 Whirlpool. Standard is your Whirlpool appliance here. An upgrade would be to the KitchenAid. Some people like that, some people don't. On this side, they've gone with the included sink. You can go with a single bin or a double bin. I think they may offer a 1/3, 2/3 bin as well. The soap dispenser is an option. They have a level 5 faucet there. And here's the view from the kitchen countertop over to the gathering room and out back. A beautiful sunny room. A privacy jog off of the cafe area is into our master suite. And you'll notice they have crown molding in here as well as everywhere else throughout the house, an option. Now this suite measures 14 feet 1 inch by 16 feet. The owner has gone with the 2-inch faux louvers, which is the standard window package. It's not included. It means that if you go with them, then that's an option, but that's the standard option. They also offer, I believe, the plantation shutters. Now, in the bedroom here and the other bedrooms, you'll see the carpet has an 8-pound pad. The color, which I personally like a lot, it's Blue Rose - Shadow. Blue Rose - Shadow. It's a group 5 carpet. And the primary bathroom is a real beauty. They've got beautiful colors. They chose beautiful colors. They have a white Brelin cabinets, group 4 Brelin cabinets. Painted cabinets are an upgrade. These are the laminate, what are called Brelin white, group 4 cabinets. They've gone with a level 3 quartz countertop. Standard and included would be a granite top, but they've gone one step up. It's Eternal Pearl Jasmine. Again, 3 cm quartz. Eternal Pearl Jasmine. Rectangular sinks are standard. They've gone with those. You'll see that they've gone with brushed nickel on their hardware throughout the house. The framed mirrors, the color is rustic white, and they are a very popular option indeed. The floor tile is a Pawleys Island 12-inch by 24-inch. The identification is 150 white, and it matches the shower tile on the walls. And they have chosen, for the popular option with the no-step entry, Super Shower, that has the bench and a niche, a high window for light and privacy, the fixed glass panel, a beautiful floor. At the back, a large closet with wire shelving, which is standard for both him and for her. Your water closet is there to the side. A beautiful owner's suite and bathroom. And returning to our foyer hallway, our flex room is in the middle of this hallway to the side. It measures 12 feet 3 inches by 10 feet. Again, it has the luxury vinyl plank, and you have optional doors with the flex room, ladies and gentlemen. You have your choice of either glass or solid doors. Obviously here we have the glass, and they have again the optional surface mount LEDs. The ceiling is pre-wired for a fan or a fan light fixture if they'd like to have one. At the front of the house, our second bedroom is carpeted, and it measures 12 feet 3 inches by 11 feet 2 inches. And just off of the foyer hallway and serving guests and whoever's in that second bedroom is this second bathroom. And our second bathroom floor uses a standard tile. And when I say standard, I mean standard and included, meaning no extra charge. And it is a Berkeley 13-500 Surf is the identification for that. We have the Brelin white cabinets, which we saw in the primary bathroom. And our countertop, which included would be a granite, well, they've upgraded to a quartz. And that style is a Miami V-Rock 3cm quartz. It looks pure white, but it has a very light pattern to it with the rectangular undermount porcelain sink. Once again, we see the rustic white framed mirror as an option. And they've gone with the standard and included fiberglass tub and shower combination. No extra charge, that's included in the base price of the home. And by the way, the fixture type, our faucet, is the EVA. EVA is the description of that. The other side of our foyer hallway is the garage to the right and the laundry. The laundry uses the same standard tile that we just saw in the second bathroom. The owner will be getting their own washers and dryers. They're never included in the base price, ladies and gentlemen, nor is the refrigerator, which I did not point out to you when we were in the kitchen, but those three appliances are not included in your base price. And perhaps worth mentioning is that the house is standard with a wire shelf over your washer and dryer, but if you wanted cabinets there instead, well, that would be an option. And this is to the right here what's called your smart panel. That's where the communication cables and so forth come into the house, and you can decide then if you want to go with the Bluetooth or straight cable connections and the internet and so forth and so on from that panel. And just off of the laundry is your 15-seer Lennox air handler heater. It's a heater because it's a gas heat, and this is what will heat your home in the winter months, and we're just about there with some of the cold weather we've been having recently. And it's an air handler because it's the fan that blows both your air conditioning and your heat throughout your house. Outside is the other half of the system for air conditioning. It's a straight air conditioner. We'll see it when we go outside, I think. And just beyond the laundry, at the end of this short hallway, is our third bedroom. This is an option, ladies and gentlemen. It measures 10 by 15 feet. And seems like most of my buyers choose for this option, to have this third bedroom in addition to the flex room, all on one level. Otherwise, this would be an extension of the garage just beyond that wall. No closet, just an extension of the garage for your third car, your golf cart, your motorcycle. You can use it for storage, just whatever you would normally do in your garage. Workshop right here, or as chosen here, you see the third bedroom all on one level. And now we are in the garage. And I already mentioned from the outside that those windows across the top are an option. But you have an option in all of these homes, excepting the Duets, by the way, to extend your garage by 4 feet. So we have that here. So this garage is actually 24 feet 4 inches by 10 feet. And you have the optional drop-down stairway. Standard is just a mechanical access with no flooring for storage. So you have the next step up would be to go with this drop-down stairway with some storage. And your next step up from this would be to actually have walk-up storage, where with this extra 4 feet, they can then put a stairway that will then turn and go upstairs to a non-heated and cooled space. You do have your whole house water cutoff out here, which is good to have. Most of the newer homes have that, of course. So if you ever do have a leak, you don't have to crawl around in your front yard looking for your water cutoff. And if you go on vacation, some people like to turn the water off to their house. That won't affect your irrigation system. outside, because you'll of course want that to continue to run. And you'll notice that the garage is not just painted, but it's actually finished. It has baseboard, it has painted and insulated walls. Most of my owners choose for this option. If you don't choose for it, you get an unfinished garage and an uninsulated garage. Of course, the walls between the garage and the heated and cooled living space are insulated, but this insulates the side walls, and then you have painted sheetrock, painted and sanded sheetrock, and you have the baseboard that comes around, and it is what is called your finished garage. Most people choose for it. I definitely recommend it. Stepping out to our covered back patio, which is standard and included, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. The standard and included measures 13 feet by 10 feet. It's the area you see from the corner of the house over to the side here. Well, one of the options that they offer, and which this owner decided to take, is what's called the extended covered patio, and that extends it back this additional amount, runs across and wraps around the cafe area and back, and that's a full 24 feet 4-inch length there. Screening these porches is always an option. It's a very popular option because we have mild temperatures year-round, and it allows you to come out and enjoy your out of doors here without any concern for insects. The owner also chose for this uncovered extended patio, which I recommend to my buyers, because if you're going to grill, as an example, you don't want your grill to be in the covered area, in the screened porch area. You need to have an additional patio to enjoy that outdoors when you want, including grilling. And they've chosen for the optional gas stub, which is never in the covered area, always to the outside, and that allows you to enjoy your grill without having to run for propane tanks. And along the side of your house, your Lennox 15-SEER air conditioner, your natural gas Rinnai hot water heater, tankless hot water heater, your gas meter, electric meter, and your irrigation meter, which, by the way, has a sensor, a rain sensor, so it turns off automatically when it's raining. I don't think I mentioned when we first approached the house that this house, as an option, has the whole house gutters, which are optional. Some people don't go with them, but they're here, you see, on the edge of the roof. They also added an extra lantern out here at the garage, which is another option. And they went with what's called the garage extension, or excuse me, the driveway extension, which is a widening of the garage. A widening of the driveway is what I'm trying to say. Both sides, so when you step out of your car, your guests usually will not have to step onto the grass. It's just a 2-foot widening of the driveway on either side. Those are additional options. All of the new Webb homes come with the 1-year termite bond, which is serviced by this Centricon bait chemical-less system. These are bait stations around the house, ladies and gentlemen, and they're monitored, and then when the monitor decides or discovers that the bait has been disturbed by termites, then they'll substitute that for a poison, which the termites will carry back to the nest, and it kills all the termites. And the other insect preventative thing, which is wired into every home, is the TAEX system. These are little tubes of insecticide that go around the periphery of the house in the framing stage and into the bathroom areas in the frames. It's inside the structure of the house. It's serviced, you see, from this egg, is what they call it out here. It's pretty cool. It's been around for a while, but it's an option. It's an option. So it's all ready to go if you want it. If you want it, it's for things like roaches and ants and spiders and things that would, be in the walls. You don't want them to get into the walls. So that system prevents that from happening. Again, it's a subscription and it is completely optional. Now, after your 1 year on your termite bond, continuing to use the Centricon system, and that service is again an option and a subscription. Well, these new owners are from Fort Collins, Colorado, and they've just been great to work with. And I was corresponding with them and working with them for a couple of years. They initially had their eyes on another community, another 55 and over community in the area, but as it got closer to when they would move, that other community just wasn't ready to build what they wanted in the time frame that they wanted. They didn't want to wait another year before starting to build. They wanted to start building right away. So Pulte owns Del Webb, ladies and gentlemen. Del Webb was able to accommodate them because Del Webb builds in about 7 months from contract. So they started looking at Sun City and liked what they saw, ended up coming over here, and they're going to be moving in just next week. So I just want to thank them for hiring me as their buyer's agent. I was glad to play just even a small part in their success. I'm sure they'll have many good years here in the house, and they have a beautiful place to enjoy the next stage in their life. So you're looking now at the entrance to the new recreation center, the center atrium, center hall. Off to the right is going to be a dining room that opens in the back up to a large resort-style swimming pool. Great for gatherings and parties. Strolling out back through the atrium, off to the left there's meeting rooms. There are game rooms. There's a spa for massages, which are optional and by appointment, of course. And to the left side of the main clubhouse, separated from the clubhouse, is this new gymnasium. It will be the first for Sun City. That is to say, it's got a basketball court. It's going to have a basketball court and indoor pickleball courts. There's an elevated indoor track that goes around the periphery of the gym on the second floor, where there'll be also a fitness center. This is a very large facility, ladies and gentlemen, and there's the whole tract here, the Sun City West, is just scheduled for 1,500 homes. So the density of the owners per the amenity center is the best that there is in all of Sun City. Again, any owner can use any of the amenity centers, but this definitely is the latest and greatest. It's going to be the biggest and the best. People can't wait. It's scheduled for completion in 2026, the spring of 2026. We're going to drive now a very short distance to the side gate of the West Campus, which has a mechanical gate. And from there, I'll measure the distance over to the New River Center, the shopping area. And Sun City has tremendous convenience, ladies and gentlemen. You're about 3 miles to Route 95 from here. You're about 13 miles to the bridge to Hilton Head Island, where the beach is, and an easy day trip. You're about, a half an hour over to Savannah, Georgia, and to the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport. You're about 2.5 hours down to Jacksonville, Florida, about 4.5 hours up to Atlanta, Georgia, and about an hour and a half, 2 hours max up to Charleston. Here we're passing 2 dog parks on our right. There's another dog park on the south side of Sun City. It's divided into 2 parks because one for the big dogs and one for the smaller dogs. Also, by the way, great medical convenience here in Sun City. You have a 24-hour freestanding emergency room right at the one side of Sun City on Route 170. You're about 3 miles to the Coastal Carolina Hospital, which is right at Route 95. And you're a few miles farther to the Hilton Head Hospital, all part of the same medical system. Call me, we'll talk if medical are your concerns. And just 1 mile from the side entrance to Sun City that we just exited, our Publix Market, food and pharmacy. They have lots of great food in here, great store. There are others nearby in the area. There's several Publixes in the area. Other Kroger stores, 2 Kroger stores and others. If you're like me, this is the main convenience you're looking for. Stopping for food several times a week. They make sandwiches, sub sandwiches and others in here. Great store. And there's more here at the New River Center. In the same center, there's other shopping, which may be essential to some people. PetSmart would be one. Ace Hardware and Benjamin Moore Paints might be another. And here's more shopping and dining. T-Mobile, Dollar Tree, Great Clips, China Kitchen, Subway. There's a physical therapy studio there. Over here, a Mexican restaurant, a sushi and hibachi restaurant, a dentist, golf cart store. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be many, many more services moving into this center here in the coming years. And just immediately next door is a super Walmart with a grocery store, a home store, and a pharmacy. They sell clothing in here. They sell everything here. Over my shoulder, a Lexus car dealership and a CVS pharmacy. And next door to the Super Walmart is the Auto Nation Auto Mall. They have many dealerships here with service departments, of course, and others close by. Your Ford dealership, one of the largest in the country, is just across the street. The Chevy dealership is just down the street. Right close by are banks. My own Infiniti dealership is just a couple of miles back towards Bluffton. Very convenient to where I live in Bluffton. This is a great place to live, ladies and gentlemen. All kinds of convenience here. And here's how you can find me. My cell number is 843-684-2933. And my email address, rich@gogated.com. That's RICH@GOGATED.com. And at gogated.com, my website, well, you can read some testimonials that some of my clients have written about myself and my service. I certainly would like you to read them. They've been very generous in their assessment of our success and success together and our experience, and I would like to have that same success with you. So please keep me in mind as your agent. You know how to reach me, and be very happy to hear from you. At gogated.com, I do have some videos if you like the video. However, there are many more at the Go Gated channel on YouTube. That's one word, Go Gated there. Go Gated channel on YouTube. All the models here at Sun City and other Sun City community videos here of the recreational amenities and the different sections and other communities. But please call and please email. Let's get acquainted. Let's work together to find just the right home and community for you in this Hilton Head, Bluffton area. And thank you again for watching. I look forward to meeting you and working with you as your buyer's agent here.